Hi kids, let's find out our lesson for today. I can draw to add two-digit numbers in columns. Well, we know there are lots of different strategies to help us add. We can use objects, we can use our brains, we can count up, we can use our fingers, and if we don't have any objects, we can draw. Let's listen to the directions. I will draw my tens and ones to help me add two-digit numbers in columns. Well, if we look over here, our two-digit numbers that we need to add are already organized in a vertical or up and down way in columns, and that helps us add. You see the ones are organized nice and neatly in a column, and then our tens, our groups of 10, are organized nice and neatly in a column. Well, this is pretty big adding, and I need some help, so I'm going to use some drawings to do that. So the first thing I do is look at my first number. I have 52, 5 tens and 2 ones. I'm going to draw my tens first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tens, and 2 ones. And let's look at the next number that we're supposed to add. 23, 2 tens and 3 ones. 1, 2 tens, and 3 ones. Now let's find out the directions. I can count my ones and write them, and count my tens and write them. Okay, so we already have our ones here. Let's count those first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because 2 plus 3 equals 5. And notice where I write the sum of 2 plus 3. Right underneath the numbers I added. This is our fancy equal sign when we add in columns. Now I'm going to count my tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 tens or 7 groups of 10. And the same thing, I write my number, my sum of tens, right under this nice neat column right here. So 52 plus 23 equals 75. And I'm going to count and check to make sure I did a good job. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75. I have 75. Okay, let's practice. I can draw my tens and ones to add two-digit numbers in columns. I can count my ones and write them, and count my tens and write them. Okay, let's do it. We have 4 tens and 1 1. 1, 2, 3, 4 tens, and just 1 1. Now I have 1 10 and 3 ones for 13. 1 10 and 3 ones. So now I can count my ones and write them, and count my tens and write them. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 ones, and I put those in a nice neat column underneath 1 plus 3. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups of 10. Oops. Or 5 tens. Sorry about my little scribble there. So 4 tens plus 1 10 equals 5 tens. Now I can count the value of this to make sure that my sum is correct. So 41 plus 13 equals 54. Let's find out. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. Sure enough, 41 plus 13 equals 54. And I use drawings to help me add. Good luck today.